All praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High. Yahweh Shibya Shai Bashim Rakah Kadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. With shalom and blessings to the hopeful elect. I wanted to go into a few developments from these fucking fires that have been blazing across Southern California that lend to the suspicion that it is part of a controlled demolition, okay, which is otherwise known as a manufactured collapse. Things that were put in place purposely to lend to the destruction, okay, that's going down in this fucking place, man. Okay, that we know is a part of the elite's agenda. Alright. Might as well go straight into that. This is from a book by Jeff Berwick and Charlie Robinson called The Controlled Demolition of the American Empire. It says the American Empire is finished and will soon become another cautionary tale, tossed upon the trash heap of history and destroyed by the very same societal issues that plagued the many former empires that share similar fates. It didn't have to end this way, but when the most devious and ruthless members of a society are tasked with running the system, the outcome can hardly be in dispute. All empires fall, but it is the reason that they eventually come apart that is surprisingly similar. The fate of America will not be any different, like a 47-story steel and concrete building that is covertly stated for demolition. The American Empire was built on a rotten foundation and has been targeted for destruction. The core of the building has been pre-weakened over the decades through government policies, and its support columns identified and rigged with financial detonators watched society be transformed into a culture incapable of recognizing their impending doom in order to sound the alarm. And as the plunger is pushed down and the destruction begins, many people will have no idea what is coming their way until it's too late. Once the debris is cleared away, there is hope that a new civilization can be built. But will they make the same mistakes? Or can they learn from the past and chart a different course? So, we know that the elites, which you just mentioned, them that are tasked with running the system, that they operate under this agenda. And we can see all these fucking tokens and semblances and signs that are blaringly obvious as evidence of how things have unfolded in this place. All right. And we know that them that are running the system, the so-called fucking Illuminati, the shadow government, also known as the deep state, okay, in the scriptures, are the ancient Chaldeans. They're the same fucking people. There was always in society, in all these different empires, there was them that were also known as the secret council of the workers of iniquity, okay, the clandestine, which means a hidden secret group of individuals that run that empire, okay, in the shadows. And it's according to their agendas to do this controlled demolition, to destroy the fucking place so that he can rise it up and bring it back in a new fashion. Okay? Talks about motherfucking Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay? Order out of chaos. Okay? So we see these things. What did it mention? From the Federal Reserve to 9/11 to the CV panic. All right. So this is lending, these developments show that it lends to that suspicion that it's a part of this agenda. This is from LA Times. It says, and really quick to clarify, whether it be a part of their agenda or not, the Most High is controlling the minds of them that control the society. Okay? And it's according to the Most High's plan for this shit to go down in the way it is. Alright? Because eventually he's going to thwart the elite's plans that they think that they're going to create that order out of the chaos, that they're going to create their reimagined empire from the destruction of the current one. He's going to thwart those plans according to the scriptures, all right? And have his son ride in and snatch the fucking crowns and topple the governments that are in place so that the eternal righteous kingdom can be established. Okay, and it's spiritual because the city that it's in reference to that we look for to come, that we have no continuing city, but we look for one to come. Polis in the Greek is a city. Slovakia is the kingdom that is going to be established here on earth after the destruction of the world by fire. And it says the renovation. Okay, this place is going to be renovated by fire. And for a renovation to take place, you have to do the demolitions. You have to destroy and you have to root out, even from the foundations, that which was in place before. Okay. This is from LATimes.com. State to probe why Pacific Palisades Reservoir was offline, empty, when the firestorm exploded. All right. And then you have this live coverage up top. Winds prolong fire risk as investigators probe an electric tower as a possible origin of the Eaton fire, which is raging over there in Altadena, Pasadena, Hastings Ranch, Sierra Madre area. Okay. There you fucking go. Controlled demolition. It says a large reservoir in Pacific Palisades that is part of the LA water supply system was out of commission when a ferocious wildfire destroyed thousands of homes and other structures nearby. The LA Times found. It says officials said that the Santa Ynez Reservoir had been closed since about February for repairs to its cover, leaving a 117 million gallon water storage complex empty in the heart of the Palisades for nearly a year. Okay. The revelation comes amid growing questions about why fighters ran out of water while battling the blaze, which ignited Tuesday during catastrophically high winds. The Times reported early Wednesday that numerous fire hydrants in higher elevation streets of the Palisades went dry, leaving crews struggling with low water pressure as they combated the flames. Okay. So there you go. And that's what they just said. Why they had the questions of why was this the case? Why was this fucking water reservoir empty? Which are things that are required to prevent, fucking wildfires from spreading. That's one of the purposes of fucking a reservoir, okay, to have that water available that's there to prevent the spread of these wildfires, okay. But this is another one from, we'll just look at the headliners from these different sources, but there's reports that the LFD did massive layoffs just a couple days before these fires broke out, okay? Could that be a coincidence? Well, actually, there's no such fucking thing. The Most High rules in the kingdom of men, All right. The Most High controls everything that's going down on Earth and in the universe. Okay. Very intricately, even to the point that he says a sparrow, a fucking insignificant bird, doesn't fall out of a tree, doesn't drop dead without the Most High sanctioning it. Okay. So he intricately orchestrates the goings of man. All right, and why these things take place and occur are for his divine design. All right, these people they take for granted and cast out, and they don't apply and rule in. They rule it out, the cause of the Most High's divine intervention in the things that go on. Okay. It says from CBS News, a month before fires, LA fire chief warned budget cuts were hampering. Let's finish that. Emergency response. Okay. LAFD chief flagged budget cut impact on wildfire response last month. LA Mayor Karen Bass slammed for $49 million fire department budget cuts. Okay. LAFD chief warned budget cuts severely limited disaster response. All right. So why the fuck did this happen? And right before the fires broke out. Okay. Because this is not only according to the controlled demolition of this fucking society, but is according to the Most High's plan. All right. And that's clearly expressed in the scriptures. But regardless of it, this was prophesied. Okay. And we didn't know exactly all the intricacies of how it was going to play out, but it was in the prophecies. It's been prophesied of the downfall of this fucking kingdom. All right. And it's a gradual thing. It doesn't happen overnight, even though the actual riddance of this place, when it's going to be sped up. Okay. But this thing was a gradual downfall. This is in Job 33 and 12. It says, behold, in this thou art not just. I will answer thee that the Most High is greater than man. Why dost thou strive against him? For he giveth not account of any of his matters. Okay? But only to who? Does he give account of his matters? He says to the prophets. He revealed his secret unto them. It says, for the Most High speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth not. And Salakia, let me jump into something real quick through the Spirit, Lord will. Going into the secrets of the Most High. Let's see. It's in Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 21. You know, and of course Solomon being the man of the Most High, okay, which is a part of a small group, a small, tiny group, which it says likened into a drop compared to a wave. All right. And then it even tells you up here in, let's see, Slovakia, unto the holy, right? Unto the holy does he reveal these things. Let's see. might be down. Let's see. Yep. Slovakia. So let me just read 21 first. It says, and such things as are either secret or manifest. Okay, going into the secrets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, them I know. And each one of these men in the scriptures, the prophets, okay, they're representative of the whole, okay? Each individual one of his elect are representative of the whole of the elect, okay? So those secret things have been made known unto the elect, okay? Let's see. Let's go into that holy. To show you this wasn't revealed to every fucking body. Let's see. Salakia. If I can't find it, it's all good, but it tells us that these things were revealed unto the holy, which is separate by the essence of that word. It shows you to a small amount to them that are set apart to the elect. There it is in 27, and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all ages, entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of the Most High and prophets. Okay. So jumping back in Job 33, and let's see, and 13, why dost thou strive against him? For he giveth not account of any of his matters. And that's a portion, of course, of his secret things does he reveal, okay? Because he still is the Most High. Of course, there's knowledge that only he has. All right, even above Yahushai, it says, and that's evident in the scriptures that tell us that even Yahushai doesn't know the day, okay, the exact time of the destruction, okay, the exact moment. That's clearly expressed in the scriptures. It says, and that's what, there's things that separate the Most High from every fucking body else, straight up, okay. It says, for the Most High speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction. Okay. That he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. So these plans and agendas that the elites have, that we know they operate in that, they operate with that controlled demolition, okay, a manufactured collapse that ultimately came from the Most High. Okay, Scripture just told us he would draw man from his purpose, his plan, whatever the fuck he thinks he has set out for him to do. Okay, the Most High, he instills that into man, okay, seals their instruction to incept, going into like the inception or the conception of a thought, when a thought is conceived, or inception is that thought that the Most High puts within them, okay, A man's fucking thoughts are even influenced by the Most High. All right. So the Most High put that thought in the elites to destroy this fucking place, man, which they think is for their plan. All right, and that's that snare, but it's ultimately according to the Most High's divine plan. All right, to topple this fucking global regime of Esau Edom. This is gonna happen in all places. Okay, and finishing off because this brings delight into the elect, the hopeful elect. This brings us the joy beyond fucking joy. Okay, joy of all joys. Okay, this is one of the main things that makes a man fucking happy. Okay, they even talk about it. What revenge is better than box. Okay, it's better than the greatest pleasures that are even conceivable that a man has to have in this life or the fucking next is that vengeance, man. All right. It's in Psalm 58:10. It says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance," because regardless, we're witnessing the Most High's vengeance. Okay, come to fruition before our eyes. That ultimately the Most High sent these fucking devils over here. Okay, according to the curses. Even though that this land was fucking brutally seized, okay, brutally raped, and our ancestors brutally fucking murdered to obtain this land that's burning. All right, not only with Gad and the indigenous of this land, the so-called fucking Native Americans over here in this land from San Diego all the way up to Malibu, all right? Namely, even if you want to get specific to the area, fucking Palos Verdes up to Malibu, specifically Pacific Palisades, which is also known as the beaches of Santa Monica, up to motherfucking Malibu, which just by the virtue of the names of these cities are Spaniards named these places, okay? That devil Pedro from San Pedro, right? San Pedro was fucking named after was one of the conquerors, the conquistadors that came over here and laid waste unto the inhabitants and stole this fucking land and named that shit from San Pedro and even San Diego, right? All the way up to motherfucking Malibu. What are the names of all these places? Okay. La Jolla. You got, San Pedro. You got motherfucking Palos Verdes. See all the names? Fucking Redondo, Hermosa, fucking El Segundo, all right? Playa del Rey, Playa Vista, okay? All these Santa Monica, all these fucking names by virtue of the names of these fucking places tells you that it was stolen and conquered by the goddamn Spaniards. All right? But understanding that the Most High sent them, okay? According to those curses, the Most High sent them as swift as the eagle flieth. All right? But now's the time when he's causing that vengeance to occur. All right? Indicating how close we are to the end and to the salvation of the elect and the restoration of our nation. Psalms 58:10, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance." And that's what we are in a state of rejoicing, to see the end, the downfall of our fucking enemies, which is among the top things that a man has that is judged, that has been judged, that brings happiness and joy to mankind. All right. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. All right. So we're giving the highest of praises. All right. And glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for bringing this to pass. All right. Them that have been relishing in their pride of the theft of this land, and Slakia to even expound upon that theft from the Native Americans, so-called indigenous of this land. It was also stolen again because Esau Edom was more inland during the 40s and the 50s and shit. I believe starting closer near like the 20s to early 1900s. These fuckers were dwelling more up the coast and more inland. And when Jake made it poppin' here, by virtue of that account of Bruce's Beach in Manhattan, and it wasn't just Manhattan Beach, it was all up the southern coast of California that Jake, specifically Judah, was dwelling at, okay? Because you like, for example, Compton during that time was all Edomite, okay? Esau Edom was fucking doing so-called fucking white people were dwelling there in Compton, all right? We have, fucking Edomites that married into, our family, that their grandparents lived in Compton when it was all Edomite there in Compton. Okay, but what happened when they saw Jake building up those coastal areas, Manhattan Beach, okay, all up and down the southern coast? They saw how cracking it became, because you know how Jake does it. They built those and established the entertainment sections down there and made it poppin'. Then Esau came and fucking stole that shit, okay? He robbed it again. He had the Spaniards take it from Gad. And then fucking Esau, these other tribes of Edomites, what you generally think of as the white man, right? Woman and child came and fucking robbed this place again. All up in those areas of Samo, Santa Monica, Palisades. They robbed it again, all right? And that was, of course, the doings of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because Jake was over here prospering in wickedness. But all these things that you associate with fucking so-called white people, Jake started that shit. These coastal communities, fucking surfing, different water sports associated with so-called Edomites. But Jake started that shit. But they were over here prospering in wickedness in the Most High. He had to do it once again, because it was a vicious cycle of the nation of Israel going off from the Most High. So he continually sent these nations to come in and punish us. He used them, okay? But now, like it says, Lamentation, once again, 4:21 and 22, okay? Specifically the 22nd verse, that the pretty much the curses have been fulfilled. All right. Now, the vengeance is upon the heathen, primarily and specifically Esau, Edom, catching this fucking hell with these fucking fires, man. So we're starting to see that vengeance. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rucha Kadash. Shalom.